Hi, Shalom. My name is Avi Dobuler. I'm 70 years old. We just got home from the hospital. I was in the hospital overnight, where yesterday I underwent shoulder rotator cuff surgery to repair uh, multiple tears in the rotator cuff area and spurs and a whole bunch of other good things. The operation, which was supposed to have lasted somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, actually lasted for 4 hours because the doctor found that the tear of the uh, tendon was bad and that the tendon was not in the greatest of shape for my age, and also found some osteoporosis in the bone. So when he first put in the anchors and ready to tie off, the initial anchors came out. So he was required to put in larger anchors that would give a more secure hold. And so I'm very, very cautious now that I shouldn't jostle the arm and undo the work that was done. Yesterday, I was pain free because I had the nerve block, and the doctor wanted, because of the complexity of the operation, that I stay overnight, which I did. I found roughly at about 3:30, I began to feel that my arm was no longer nerve blocked the way it had been up to that point when I was pain free, and I figured that everything was terrific. So I began to ask for pain medication. At first, they gave me um, some kind of via the vein, a Voltaren related medication whose name I didn't catch, not familiar to me. That was the first medication, and that pretty much got me through. I was sleeping on and off, got up at 1, got up at 3, for the pain of the nerve block getting off. And then about 6:30 in the morning, said my morning prayers, had a little bit of drink, something to drink. Very annoying in the hospital. Whenever you get to sleep, they wake you up to take your blood pressure, to take your temperature, but fine. 8 o'clock was breakfast, and at that point in time, the pain was elevating, and they brought me some Optogin and I believe some Tylenol, and I said, that's good, that's what I was taking before I went in for the operation. I would like something a little bit stronger. So they told me, they gave me a Percocet pill, not 2 but 1, and that definitely helped with the pain. Coming home, as you can see here, we have a setup where I've got a recliner, electric recliner that can move to all different angles, as well as get me up to the extent that it's in an angle where it's easier to exit the chair without jostling the arm. I've got my arm here wedged with a wrap towel, so I'm pretty secure, and I'm wearing an Israeli Uriel 87 brand sling. I had originally bought this as per the doctor's instructions. I saw on Amazon the Don Joy Ultra 3, which I liked a lot, but I didn't order the right size. So it was too big to really hold the arm in the position that it's meant to be. I borrowed the ball from the Don Joy, and I'm using that. They told me it's good to move around, it's good to squeeze this. By squeezing the ball, it takes down the swelling in the fingers and activates the muscles and the circulation, and that's supposed to be very good. Next to me, I have a table that is not totally set up, but will be soon. I've got on it a breathing machine that they suggested that I use for about 5 days to make sure that I'm breathing in and breathing out the right amount of oxygen. It's a very cute game. My grandchildren will love it. Let's see what I can do. At the hospital, I was only able to elevate the first two balls on your right. Whoa, I got all three on the first shot. So that's good. And I was told to do it 5, 10 times every hour. Haven't done it yet 5, 10 times every hour, but very happy that I've got the green ball bouncing up and down. I have phones, so whatever I need is here. What I have not yet put here is the medication. I thought they were going to give me Percocet, but instead the doctor recommended a Targan 5, which has oxycodone, which is narcotic, in there, of 5 megs, and then something called naloxone hydrochloride, maybe that's also narcotic. When my wife picked it up from the pharmacy, she was told that the Percocet is more
Addictive?
more addictive, and that this was less addictive or not addictive. So I'm not so sure that I care about the addiction part right this way. I'm not the kind of person that would ordinarily get addicted to such a thing. I'm concerned about is it'll be effective in terms of the pain. Over and above the sling that I'm wearing, that's got my arm fixed in a fixed immobile position, I'm also using the Breg Polar water rotator. So I'm getting cold water going through my shoulder. It's taped with, in Hebrew we say scotch, with
Velcro.
Velcro. Yes, Velcro. Want to mention is a great chair and give a heads compliments to American Comfort, who made this chair really super duper. Prior to the operation, and as soon as I got it in, it gave me really good sleep. Love the flexibility of it. The head goes back, comes up to give more support, and that's been great. I'm mobile, I can walk around. I was under the impression that not only was my shoulder going to be fixed, but I wasn't going to be walking around. Not that I'm going to be jogging tomorrow, but we live on the second floor, a non-elevator building. So to get here, we had to go up those steps. That was not a problem. And therefore, I see that I can be a little bit more mobile and will try to be active without overdoing it. The level of pain was never high. I learned from other YouTubers in this YouTube venture where we all share our experiences. Very, very helpful. It gives you a heads up on what to expect, gives you clues and hints of what to do, which I hope I'm passing on to you as well. One of the things they said, using this cool water brings down the swelling a bit and gives pain relief, which is fantastic. My level of pain was never really high, because from the YouTube presentations, I heard get ahead of the pain. As soon as you feel pain starting to kick in a little bit, immediately take your medication. Don't wait until everything's worn off and you're in full pain. So I don't know what full pain is. What I experienced was a dull, constant low pain, something that was bearable. Right the second, I don't feel any pain, which is I'm very grateful for, and that's the way it should be. You may notice that I have two wristbands, one, the white one from the hospital. The gold one was to signify that I'm in my golden years, just that they should be a little bit more concerned about monitoring me and checking out that everything is okay.
Arnica?
Yes, I was recommended. My wife is also a very big advocate of arnica. I was told to take 10 drops every hour. That is an anti-inflammatory. So whatever I was told to do, I'm doing. I've got my schedule for how often I'm going to take what pills, the narcotic medication 3 times a day, filling in with other medications. We have the Optogen, we have the Tylenol, we have ibuprofen, I have Tramadex. Those are my 4 um, sergeants at arms that I'm going to be rotating. I'm going to read through the instructions. Each medication comes with its explanation about what it's supposed to do and how often to take it, so that by the next time I see you, I'll have the schedule down pat, looking to get through the night in a nice way. And I was told that this was a horrible operation, and I've had my knees replaced. I've been through surgery. It wasn't as bad as I anticipated. Maybe if you anticipate the worst case scenario, you should also be fortunate that it shouldn't be so bad for you. Monday, I'll be seeing the doctor, the surgeon. He'll check the surgery, and he'll also give me an idea in terms of when he would like me to start moving the arm. The assistant at the hospital wanted me to go into the shower. I was told I shouldn't shower right away. I've got the area of the surgery covered up, and so what I asked him to do was to give me a sponge bath. May not have been as terrific as a shower, but at least I feel that whatever I was supposed to keep dry was dry, and I do feel refreshed and clean. So November 15th, day 1 after surgery, which was yesterday, and in another 2 hours is the Sabbath. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. Hope that you'll follow, you'll push like, that you'll join me on this journey. I'll try to be diligent in providing you with a journal of my experiences. For me, watching these journals has been very informative, very helpful psychologically, physically. I know what to ask. I can be a better advocate for myself. So I thank those who have preceded me, and I hope that you will be thankful also, and that these tips will be helpful for you. Take care, all the best.